This video is to demonstrate how to create a casing along the top edges of a little girl's dress in order to insert a 1-inch strap or ribbon to create a gathering effect at the top of the dress. So we're going to begin by finding the top edges of the dress, which at this point should be raw. If you have armholes like this, at this point the armholes should be finished in some fashion. In this case, I have finished the raw edges with some bias tape. Turn your dress wrong side out. Find a seam gauge and set it to 1 1/4 inch. Like that. Fold up one of the raw edges and measure with your ruler until the fold is exactly 1 1/4 inches deep. Now place a finger to the right and left of the region you measured and then iron just that little part that you measured. Now I'm going to keep working my way along this edge to the right and left, measuring with my seam gauge, creating a 1 1/4 inch fold all along this edge. Okay, now unfold. And now I want you to set your seam gauge to 1/4 inch. So just 2 little tick marks from the 0 end of the ruler. Now press up 1/4 inch along the raw edge. Try not to iron over the crease you created when you pressed up 1 1/4 inch. All right, once you're done with your 1/4 inch fold along the edge, keep that fold and then refold up along your original 1 1/4 inch fold. And then keeping that little raw edge tucked under, you can run your iron over the entire thing. Next, we're gonna find some pins. Take a moment to put your iron somewhere safe so you don't burn yourself. Turn the dress so that the folded edges are pointing towards the right. Now pin to secure the inner folded edge to the dress. Pin so that the heads of the pins are pointing away from the dress. Using a regular length straight stitch, stitch close to the inner folded edge, thereby securing that edge down to the dress. Do a little back stitch at the beginning. So you're going to start about 1/4 inch past the top, dropping your needle right there, do a little back stitch, and then start stitching forward. Challenge yourself to stay as close as possible to the folded edge as you go. If you sew too far to the right, you're not going to have enough room to insert your ribbon or fabric strap. When you get to the end, do a little backstitch. When you're done, create another casing along the other top raw edge of the dress. Cut a length of 1-inch ribbon about 2 yards long, and then attach a bodkin or a safety pin to one end. Insert the bodkin into the right side of the top casing. And you're going to draw that bodkin through and start to pull that ribbon behind. And then eventually you're going to get your bodkin to come out of the left side. When you're there, you can just pull some of the ribbon through. And at this point, I like to take a moment to make sure that the ribbon isn't twisted up inside. All right, now find your bodkin and insert the ribbon through the left side of the bottom casing. And then we're going to do the same as we did to the top casing. In the reverse, we're going to draw it from left to right. Eventually, we're going to get it out the right side, and then we can pull that ribbon through. Okay, now remove your bodkin or safety pin, and now we're going to pull the ribbon a little bit on this side, and then this is going to become one of the shoulder straps. And then over here, to create the left shoulder strap, we're going to tie a bow. And you can feel free to wait to do this until it's being worn by the person that this is being made for. So to complete the process, we're going to kind of scrunch up the middle like this. So we can kind of do that and there. So that's kind of creating the shape in the middle that it's supposed to have. And then you're going to want to leave, a little bit of ribbon on that end, how much ever you need to fit the child that this is being made for properly. And then over here, we're just going to tie a bow, leaving about the same amount here as you have here, and then tie the bow about here. Be something like this. Eventually, you can cut the ribbon shorter. And when I'm cutting ribbon, I typically like to angle my cuts to create a nice kind of pointy effect at the ends. And there's how it looks with a ribbon strap. And here's how it looks with a fabric strap.